Fun with magnetic tricks. In this episode, I'm gonna show you how to make my previous shown trick, moving drawer. Let's get started. What we need are 1 miniature model cabinet, thin round magnet with diameter 12 mm and 1 mm thick, and tape. Tape a magnet on back of one drawer. As you all know that, a magnet has North Pole on one side and South Pole on the other. Now I use North Poles. North Pole of taped magnet is facing up. Then put it back in the cabinet. And ready to test using other magnets. I use magnetic repulsion. Two magnets are in North Pole, like pole repel one another. See? The drawer is coming out. Now using coil, and apply 12 volts no matter using DC power supply or C-size or D-size batteries for testing. I recommend using adjustable DC adapter, especially switching type because of can supply stable voltage during testing. Got a same effect as using magnet. Using magnetic field viewing film to visually check magnetic field of magnet and coil with electric current flow through. This is my handmade coil. I used cardboard to make a bobbin to hold the coil. To make a bobbin, cut two rectangles with size 40 mm by 35 mm out from cardboard. Then cut a small slot with length 8 mm at center of each rectangle. Then cut a strip with 8 mm width and insert it through both rectangles, and with 8 mm apart between them, like the shown image. Then, using a WG28, that is diameter 0.3 mm of insulated copper wire, to wind around the bobbin, starting from the center with around 240 turns. At this moment, you may not care the winding direction. In this video, I use clockwise direction. I will show you how to wind insulated copper wire on bobbin by hand. You may also use electric tools to wind insulated copper wire on bobbin instead of using hand. Then, to remove the enameled coating onto ends of insulated copper wire by knife or sandpaper for soldering. Then, tinning the end of each copper wire by soldering. Then, connecting electric wire to end of each copper wire by soldering. Finished! To avoid electrical short circuit between the soldered joint of electric wires, slide a heat shrink tube in each wire to cover the soldered joint. Then use solder iron or heat gun to heat it up until it fully shrinks like the shown photo. If you are not familiar with hand soldering, you may use quick push type wire connector. You may order similar size and specification of self-bonded coil from online store like the one shown in photo. The insulated copper wire is wound neatly, which can generate more magnetic field. Therefore will get better testing result. Watch out! While connecting current to coil, never connecting long, but just a short time, because coil will heat up and get very hot. Material list. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Thanks. You may also contact samquak1003@gmail.com.